Well, there have certainly been a lot of shining moments thus far for the Brazilian lightweight contender, Mauricio Hufi. Crazy to think that he was suboptimal health-wise going into UFC 325 when he turned in essentially a masterpiece against Rafael Fiziev.
I mean, just that victory, right? Some of the names that he already has on his resume is very impressive for a guy that has not been here very long. He's an amazing striker, tremendously athletic, so fast, quick, and it's the unique style that he fights with that gives guys problems. So the spinning back kick, the spinning hook kick, all those things, use them tonight inside the octagon to try to get your hand raised.
All right, well, his boxing has been on point throughout his UFC career, and gotta figure there's gonna be plenty more where that came from here in this matchup tonight.
Oh yeah, that's what he does. I mean, this guy is as good a boxer as we've ever had in the UFC. He is so good at popping that jab, and then when you enter, creating just enough space to let the right hand drop. And if the right hand ain't landed, look out for his beautiful left hook. When you do that much great work with your hands, you will be thought of as one of the best boxers in the UFC. You start to put yourself along the lines of the great guys like Jorge Masvidal and so many others that fight behind that specific skill set.
Yeah, Max blessed Holloway as well, and it is going to be interesting in this particular matchup. Good chin on the other side. Will he be able to get that knockout? Certainly going to go for it here tonight. All right, so the tension is palpable. Both fighters have graced the octagon, ready to go here at the famed Honda Center in the Big A, Anaheim, California. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mauricio Hufi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Korean Superboy,
Third party Mark Goddard will handle the action for this one.
Let's go.
All right, so here's the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi. Another fight here tonight. His first 2 UFC wins took less than 2 minutes combined. The majority of Doo-Ho Choi's wins have come by first round knockout. We'll see if he can rack up another one here tonight.
Yeah, Hufi does move like that, man. He moves with a lot of confidence. This whole Fighting Nerds team, though, man, they are really turning into something special.
Feint right there by the Korean Superboy. Hufi, a tremendous athlete in this lightweight division. Tremendous defense as well.
Tremendous defense, and it's just a lead hand. Look at that left hand, always feinting, always popping. He carries it a little low. By carrying it low, it allows him to land that beautiful jab that he has.
So not a ton of action here early, but a lot of high-level striking as the fighters try to get their reads.
Yeah, these dudes are trying to figure out how they want to approach this fight. It's a long fight, so you take your time and make sure you know exactly what you want to do.
Oh, he's not going out that easy, champ. Responds with a strike of his own in kind.
That's what we love to see. We love to see a guy that when he gets hurt, he doesn't shell up. He keeps trying to fight.
All right, early action here, and a nice hook by the boxer gets home on the kickboxer. This is exactly the range in which he wants to be fighting.
Yeah, because it limits the kickboxer, and the kickboxer has a very high guard. So if you're tight, you just pivot with the hook, it lands around that guard, and he does a lot of damage with it.
Just misses with the straight right. All right, so a nice sequence right out of the chute by the kickboxer, continuing to attack that lead leg of the boxer, who didn't seem maybe as worried about the leg kicks midweek as he should have.
Well, you don't worry about it until 2 or 3 land and you can barely walk. This boxer is going to have to make some adjustments so that he is not eating leg kick after leg kick as the fight goes on.
Nice liver shot lands. Well, some fighters, when they get... Tremendous back-and-forth action here. It did not take long for these fighters to find the flow state tonight.
I mean, both of them are finding that space in their fighting style that allows for them to operate at a super elite level. Truly having tremendous performances.
Choi's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Ooh, could be a perilous moment here. Somehow able to stay off the ground, at least for now.
Yeah, he did a great job of recognizing, hey, I'm in danger, I'm hurt, but I've got to beware to not take the next shot that could end my night.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Man, her punches are so straight and accurate.
Yeah, she does a good job of controlling the space and distance, and to have the accuracy to land, this young lady special.
Choi's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Takedown defense is there. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Final seconds of round 1. Points out for the end of round 1. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip, not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
Ready, good.
Second round underway.
Oh my goodness, that was nasty. His opponent's in big trouble here.
Oh, he fires back now. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight. Hoopy's eye now a factor in this fight. Looks as though it has been cut open.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
So moments ago, you may have seen that uppercut got through, and his opponent's going to pay for it. Oh, nice job with the slip and dip there.
I mean, I love that. I love
showcase for these two athletes tonight. I guess they probably had a good warm-up because they have found their rhythm immediately.
I mean, both of them, back and forth action. Both fighters trying to enforce their will. Neither one of them getting to do it, though, because as soon as one gets momentum, the other comes charging back and it sways in the opposite direction.
It's hard to think about a fight.
That was a massive shot that just landed there.
Oh, man, he's hurt. I am no analyst, but maybe wrestle?
Yeah, he might need to wrestle here. He needs to hope that his opponent gets excited, overthrows, and presents his hips to him so that he can level change and take him to the mat.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You'd think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Oh! And that will do it! Mauricio Rufy takes the judges right out of it!
I mean, wow.
The official decision is in. That's where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Connors called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 40 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Mauricio Rufy!
All right, well, this arena is absolutely buzzing after that one, DC. An incredible victory for the kickboxer. He called his shot, all but guaranteed to finish, and he gets it.
It was tremendous. I mean, the guy just went out there and did exactly what he said he was going to do. He said, look, if I'm fighting a boxer and I'm a kickboxer, I can kick. He's throwing punches. Why wouldn't I win? He did exactly that. He used all of his weapons to get this massive stoppage.